Mask and welcome. My name is Ben, aka Irizumi Akuma, and this is another COD video. Good damn. This is the first video in a series called What's Going On in My Head. And yes, it's a gameplay about me talking about a gameplay. Yes, I'm revolutionising YouTube in front of your very eyes. But seriously, I said in a previous video, I wanted to be helpful and I wanted to give tips, and this is what this video is going to be all about in this series. This is a TDM where I go 40 to 1 using the almighty, the inconsistent Shiva. The class is on the screen now, and basically what I like to do, because I know I can dominate from range with the Shiva, and let's face it, Hunted is a big map, and that's what it's all about. I see people running around with submachine guns and things like that. You play to the strength of the map, that's how I play anyway. I go straight to this point, and the first thing I know what's going to happen is there's going to be some poor lonely little soul who's going to pop out his head out to this balcony. There you go. So basically now, some people that may say that you can pick staying in one spot. This is all about playing the lanes. I know that that bridge is going to be the most occupied area. I know I've got a Shiva. I know I can dominate with a Shiva. I know I can kill from long range, which is what all Hunted is about. I'm not going to rush in there with this gun because I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. So I'll stay in my distance and pick in my fights. Now I do decide eventually to cross this bridge, and you'll see in a second that when I cross this bridge, I come to a gunfight where I think, actually, I ain't going to win this. There's not a chance I'm going to win this gunfight. He's got better cover than me. But I do get a shot off on him, which was I didn't think was going to happen. But if I pause it here for you, I'm not winning this gunfight. He's got better cover. My whole body is completely obvious to where he is, and I can only see his head and the upper half of his body. I'm going to have to get 2 or 3 shots off, even though I've got high caliber, to kill him. And he's going to kill me quicker. So what I decide to do is I decide to back off and get more cover and regain my health, which is never a bad thing in Call of Duty. And there you go. I keep myself safe and I try and attack him from a different angle. So here I know that the spawns are flipped, and that's just down to map knowledge. That I knew that they were going to be spawning over here. Also had the UAV to help me, but pick up 2 or 3 really easy kills, and only again showing my top half of my body, trying to use the cover to my advantage, trying to get a better shot on them, making it easy for them. Now I let that guy go because I know that my friend is over there, and I know he might have had that covered, but I'm going to pick him up anyway. And again, I'm back in this position, I'm taking control of the bridge, I'm taking control of the most active area of the map, and using my gun to its absolute full potential. And that's what Call of Duty is all about, using cover, making sure you use your gun to its potential, because if I run over there, I'm more than likely going to get killed. Someone's going to have some machine gun, someone's going to outgun me. So I'm keeping my distance, I'm just picking these guys off, and it's easy, absolutely easy. I get my Wraith now, and the Wraith has definitely been buffed recently because this thing melts. This guy here, if I stop it and pause it here for you, this guy, I knew straight away was going to come down. I knew he was going to jump, and again I got myself into position. I know that he's probably got a submachine gun, but if you look, easy pickings. I stand still, I wait for him to come to me, and that's all about map awareness again, knowing those flank routes, knowing that they're trying to get around my team now. And again I pick up my position, and again it's an easy kill, and now I've got my wraps. Okay, here is basically just a really good show of how good the movement system is in Black Ops 3. I completely outplay this guy, quick jump shot, get over there. Again, using that cover, you can only see my head. He hasn't got a chance of winning that gunfight. I pick up my GI unit. I'm in a bit of a spot of bother here now because I have to pick up the Kuda, and the Kuda isn't the greatest gun in the world for this map, I don't think. Again, choosing a gun down to your the map and how you're going to play that map. And I have to kind of like change my game style a little bit here, because now I'm going to have to go and try and pick up an ICR, which has got a horrible ACOG sight on it, which I don't know why you would use this, but there you go. Now I know that the spawns are flipping again. I know that they're over in this area, or they eventually will start spawning over there. Now a lot of people will rush into here and get a silly death, and I don't do that. I wait, and I know they're over there. I'm constantly checking where I think they might be, and I've seen it on the UAV now that I know they're over there. This is my one and only death by a stupid grenade. There you go, fair play to that guy. But here I wanted to pause it just coming up to this point now, because this is a really important part of my game there. Now the reason why I wanted to pause it here was having that quick look. I know they're spawning over here, but I know there's some players who are starting to realise that they're stuck and they're spawn trapped. So having that quick look, having that idea and that knowledge of that they could be coming down there, and that could have been an easy death for me, but having that quick look, I checked that area. So over here now I start to realise again that they're spawning in a different place. I have a quick check over there again, checking those spots that I think they're going to be spawning from. I have a quick jump up there just to see if there's anyone spawning there. Now I know that they're spawning all in this direction, and this is just about good aim and just being able to pick people off from range. And constantly when I'm reloading, I'm getting out of the way of fire, I'm making sure that I'm a hard target to hit. These guys are just easy pickings. Because they can't hit me because I'm constantly using the surroundings to protect me, and my GI unit's going ham on there. And basically it's just waiting for them to come through and filter through and just picking them off as they come. Now I'm very close to my kill streaks again, I'm aware of that, and I really want to try and pick them up again. I want to try and get the Wraith, the Raps and the GI unit. And again, this is just about map knowledge. I know now that they've spawned on the other side. And this, if I had to give 3 main tips on how I've played here, and some of you are probably going to be saying you haven't moved around enough or whatever, but you don't need to in Call of Duty. It's about knowing the maps, knowing the guns that work well on the maps, and knowing the spawn points. And if I had to put those into a list of 3, being 1 being the most important, I would definitely say knowing the spawn points, because Black Ops 3, it is a different game. I don't think it's as difficult as Advanced Warfare was, but it's still a difficult game to play. And if you know the spawns, if you know where they're going to be spawning at certain points, then you can get yourself into a position where you can dominate. And that goes into my second point. Getting into a position where you know that they cannot kill you because you've got a better position or better cover than they have, and it makes the gunfight so much easier. I see so many people go in 25 for 20, and you think, how have they done that? It's because they're just rushing in aimlessly and they're not thinking about it. And here I am, and this is a perfect example of my third point. Constantly re-evaluating and positioning yourself, making it hard for them to guess where you are, taking the fighter from different positions, not always from the same. I know I dominated the bridge early on, but constantly looking for those flankers, because people will get aware of, you know, that you're trying to dominate a certain area, and trying to control the map at certain points. Basically that's the end of this video, and I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned something. I will pop up those 3 points into the screen, and I will do another video maybe today, but probably tomorrow. And again, any comments or anything like that would be really appreciated. Any feedback. Again, I've only just started, this is completely new to me, so I may sound like a complete tosser, but you might think, you know what, you said some things that might work for me next time that I play Unhunted. I hope they do, and as I said, any comments or any likes or subscribes, that would be absolutely fantastic. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. See you soon, bye. And as I say in Birmingham, ta-ra for now.